Hey my frugal friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Frugality is Life. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you are all doing well. So today this video won't have any cash stuffing, it won't have any money. We're gonna be real in this video. And I was watching another YouTuber who decided that they're gonna stop making videos, stop posting on YouTube. And as a person who started in YouTube a couple years ago, I've seen a lot of people come and go into the YouTube community, and it's always so hard to see people stop making videos and leaving. But people have their own reasons for doing so. Like a lot of people, from their videos that they post or their note that they post on YouTube, like their last note or something, they will talk about, some of them just says I'm taking a break, some just says I'm leaving, and it's different reasons. So let's talk about why are cash stuffers, specifically cash stuffers, budgeters, why are they leaving, why are they quitting YouTube, right? Now, if you are deciding to start a YouTube channel, don't let any content in this video deter you. Let nothing deter you, to be honest. Do what you want. If you think it's not going to work out for you, or you never know until you try. And if you try and you think you give it your fair shot, like all you can do, doesn't work out, you're free to stop, quit, but never let anything hinder you from doing it if you want to. Okay, so I must put that as a disclaimer. But let's get into details. YouTube is not easy at all. YouTube is a tough place to be because of several reasons, right? Let's talk about the requirements to get monetized, right? Let's not even go there yet. In order for you to start YouTube, you need some sort of device to record your videos. You need, some people edit, some people don't edit. That is fine. But you need some basic tech. Some people use their phone. I use my phone. Some people use a camera. Some people, then you have like, a tripod or lighting, different things. Some people have props. Some people have iMovie that they edit in. Some people have different software that they use to edit. So it's a lot of investments that you have to make in starting YouTube, right? You can go as low as possible, where you just start with, hey, I'm just gonna put my phone on something and just start, and then you're gonna want to go up from there, because people value also seeing quality videos. So it doesn't have to be the top line, but they at least want to be able to see what you're doing. So you need lighting, you need the phone quality to be at least something that you can see. So there is some investments up front from your pocket to start YouTube, right? But you don't get paid from YouTube right away, right? You have to get to that 1,000 subscribers threshold, and then you need to get 4,000 watch hours. Now, some people have a struggle with 4,000 watch hours and the subscribers come easy, and some people have trouble with subscribers, but the watch hours come very easy. So it is a whole investment, because you have to consistently post videos. You have to keep people engaged, right? In order for them to subscribe, to continue to watch. Some people subscribe and they never come back and watch a video, right? Some people watch a video and they never subscribe. So it is tough, right? So and then even when you get to that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours, you have to maintain those watch hours year over year to consistently maintain your monetization status. Like, you have to keep people engaged right throughout the time you're on YouTube in order to keep that monetization status. So you have to keep your audience engaged. That's it. You have to keep audiences engaged. And people, we are all people, right? So a lot of people like the excitement. They like videos. Check the videos that says, oh, I depleted all my savings, or I'm back into debt, or 100K in debt, or we're getting a divorce, or I'm having an affair. Like, those videos will get you so many people watching, because a lot of people like that excitement. Sometimes misery like company too, right? As they said, misery loves company. So people who are not feeling the best want to see others not feeling their best, and in their, that's just life, right? So a lot of these videos will get a lot more views, right? And sometimes people also gravitate to some people with different aesthetics. So some people might like the minimalistic aesthetic, some people like bright colors, some people like different things. So some people gravitate to things like that, so it's tough. As I'm saying, right? The other thing is, like, when you put a positive video out there, sometimes it gets less views, right? It does get less views sometimes, right? You're showing someone how to save. Like, some of these videos, they do get less views than those ones that are shocking title and, oh my, my house burned down, like whatever the case may be. Like, some of them are definitely unfortunate, but some of them are also clickbait, because you go watch the video and nothing that is on the title is actually in the video, but it's clickbait for you to go there, some of it. So you have to keep your audience engaged, and we're people, and or think prior to changes, the things we like change, and so you have to keep people engaged, and it is tough. Sometimes in the cash stuffing budgeting community, when you have a video that you get a lot of clicks from, say, hey, I saved 40,000 in 3 months or 100,000 in a year, when you get those videos and you get people actually coming to watch them because they want to see how you've done it and all that, you get a lot of negativity that comes with that too, or a lot of people who don't understand what we're doing. Like, why are you putting money in an envelope? Why don't you go open a bank account? I've had people ask me that. Why don't you go open a bank account? Do you know something called bank? I get some of those. Truthfully, not a lot, but I do have received some of those before. Like, do you know something called a bank? Like, go put your money there. If someone was to, you were to lose that money, you would be on the streets begging, like different things. I've gotten a few of those, not a lot, thankfully. So people don't understand what we're doing. Some people don't take the time to understand, but some people really, they're intrigued by what we're doing, but they don't understand why we're doing it. And sometimes us too, we forget to explain, because we think everyone who is watching knows what I'm doing. But it's like, I'm guilty of that, because sometimes I totally forget to kind of explain what I'm doing. I just come on here and I'm like, boom, 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 I'm gonna save, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But I forget that YouTube is a huge space with millions and millions of people watching. And I would say 8 out of 10 times, if not more, your video is going to probably land on somebody's feed who has no idea what we're doing, right? So I am trying to remember to, even in my intro starting, to start explaining what I'm doing, even briefly, because I think it is important. I am so guilty of that, because sometimes I would say 99.9% of times I don't do that. But I think now it is important for us to do that, to explain, at least in a little few seconds of our video, explain what we're doing, right? Some people do that, but a lot of us, we forget, and we just dive right into what we have to do. So a lot of people don't understand why we cash stuff, why we do it through this method. And if I could find it, I'll put it on the screen, about a question I got. I don't know if I can find it, but I will try. But if not, this was the question I got. Someone said to me, why do you cash stuff? Why do you put your money into envelopes when you could go to the bank and open different categories and put your money into the bank in the different category, like buckets, right? So obviously, like, and you can save your money that way versus having it in an envelope, you're not earning interest. And why don't you do it that way? And I mean, I respect that question, because it's a genuine question. I could tell based on the tone of the message that it wasn't coming from a bad place. It was literally someone trying to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. And my explanation was this. I said, there's a few things why I cash stuff. And, this is also telling everyone who's watching why I specifically cashed off. There's a few reasons I cashed off. One, I will firstly address why she was saying, you know, her points about like putting it into the bank and having different categories. So in Canada, she also mentioned highly yield saving account. In Canada, there's not a lot of banks who offer you a really high interest rate for as a high yield account. There's some online banks that does, but they're not the conventional banks, right? So there's a few of them that do offer you the ability to put it into buckets. It's something that is fairly new, but they're offering it, right? None of the banks I use offer that. Fine, that's one thing. They don't really have that, you know, widespread offering of the buckets. And then two, we don't get a lot of money for a high yield saving account, because or high yield saving account, a lot of them you can pull your money just the same as any regular savings account. Like you don't have to wait 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever the case may be, to pull your money. You can get it whenever you want. So I think that's also why you don't have a huge interest in a lot of them, because you can pull your money. You have easy access to it. So for my bank, they occasionally have like promotional period where you get that like 4.7% on new deposits. And so when I get those messages, then I bring my money to the bank from my envelopes and I put it in to get that 4.7%. But usually it's still like maybe, I don't know, 1.75% or something like that. So it's not that high, right? So it's not something that's pushing me to say, hey, you're missing out on thousands and thousands of dollars if you don't bring your money there. No. The other thing is, I cash stuff because I like to see my cash grow physically in front of my eyes. And that helps push me to want to save more, right? So that's another thing. It pushes me to save more when I can physically see my money growing in front of my eyes. The other thing is, I like to diversify how I save money. So I save money by direct. If you're watching my channel, I explained to you guys, like I have a direct debit set up, whereas my money, when I get paid, the bank takes out a certain amount that I set up for them to transfer it into my different accounts. And that's because I want to also save without thinking about it, right? This is a mindless way to save. Like the bank does the work for me. So before I even touch that money, the bank take it out. So that's one way I save, right? The other way I save is I also invest. So I have money that are invested in different things. So I invest my money as another way. And then I cash stuff, right? So diversifying the way you save is important, because anything can happen at any time and you're going to need access to your money. And so having your money into different buckets is actually a good thing, because it kind of like there's a backup to the backup to the backup, you know? So that's what I also explained to her. So I encouraged her to also diversify the way she saves, right? Because anything can happen. We've heard banks going down, this, that. Just have a backup for your backup for your backup. That's it. Okay. So that's that, right? So some people don't know why we do this. So we just have to continue to explain. The other thing is, this community, we support each other. But there are a lot of us to watch, right? So a lot of us, we can't physically watch every single person we are subscribed to. So we try to watch as many as we can. And also you want to be able to watch a whole video to the end. And that's why I only have a few videos that are very long, because I also consider that, you know, people want to watch videos. Of course, you can put it on 1.5 time or 2 time to watch like a faster speed. But I know there's a lot of us to watch. And so, you know, I want to share the love. Let's put it that way. But you're also wanting to get to your watch hours as well. So that's why you kind of make a little bit longer of a video. YouTube is constantly changing. That's another thing, right? So YouTube is constantly changing. So you have to keep up with what YouTube is doing. And that's also a hard task, because I can't tell you that I'm keeping up with what YouTube is doing, because it's always changing. Sometimes YouTube have like glitches where, you know, I make a comment on someone's video and it ends up on whoever else's video. Like, I don't know where it went. Like, it's not there. Or YouTube put you in jail. Like, it says, you know, you commented too much you need to stop. Pretty much that's what it's saying. So it blocks you. You can't comment for a period of time. I have been put in YouTube jail before for days because I was running people's playlists and using the word playlist. And so I think it was for 72 hours I could not comment on anyone's video. I could reply to the people who left comments in my videos that I post, but I could watch other people, but I could not comment. And that has happened to me numerous times. I realized after a while that it was because I was using the word playlist. So now I don't use the word playlist. Okay. So there's a lot there too. So it's a lot. It can get frustrating, right? It's a lot to deal with. So YouTube is a lot of work. It's a lot of work you have to put in, a lot of time. If you make a video every single day, that's so much time that you're putting into YouTube to record the video, to edit the video, to make sure your lighting is working, to make sure you have a quiet environment, to make sure that things are, you're editing, you're making sure you have good content. Like, it's a lot of work. But guess what, guys? It's not enough pay. Like, there are times when you don't, some people makes that $100 because that's what you get paid. That's the minimum. You have to get $100, get to $100. And how you get there is people have to watch your video, engage, and watch ads, right? So if people skip the ads, people don't keep engaged, you don't like the video, different things like that, you don't watch to the end, then you're not making that threshold of $100. So a lot of people have to watch a video, watch to the end. They have to watch the commercials. You don't need to watch every single commercial, but if everyone who watch at least one, I'm sure it contributes to that threshold, right? Meeting the threshold. Like the video, at least like the video. If you don't leave a comment, at least like the video. But YouTube also rewards us for people who comments, like the video. So if you don't have anything to say, just say hi, or leave a art, leave an emoji, leave something, because YouTube likes that, and that's how it keeps us moving towards getting to that $100 threshold. There are times where for 4 months I have not met $100, truthfully. So we do this because we love to be here. We don't do this because we are coming for the money. If you are starting a YouTube channel for the payout, then just expect, like, some people, they will make that money no time, but some people no. So if you are strictly wanting to join YouTube and post videos to get paid out, think again. Think again. You have to love it. There has to be another reason why you are on here. Some of us come on here to share our journeys, to educate others, to keep us motivated, to keep us on task. That's why we post, and consistently, to keep us thriving to our goal and hoping that we would encourage someone else on the way. So if you're just coming for the payout, you're gonna be disappointed, right? So it's a lot of work. We don't get paid a lot, and we invest a lot, because to give you good lighting, that costs. Sometimes you have to change the lighting because it doesn't work. That's me. Sometimes you have to change your tripod. Sometimes you have to change the tool to upload your video. Sometimes, there are different challenges. Sometimes you're trying to upload your video and you're not getting through because YouTube is lagging, or, you don't have any memory left on your thing, like no space. Like, it's a lot. So we have to keep focused and make sure that we're doing this for another reason except for the payout, right? So these are why people get frustrated and they leave YouTube. Some people were on YouTube for a certain purpose, they accomplish it, and so they've left, right? And that's fair. Like, you're here for a reason, you've got it done, you leave, that's also fine. So in summary, because I won't keep you guys too long, I think there are a lot of reasons people leave YouTube. Some personal, where you're going through a lot, you don't have the time to invest in YouTube, and so you leave, right? You just don't have the time. You have too much going on. Some people, YouTube is not rewarding you enough, so you leave. Some people, you support everyone, and you feel like you're not getting that reciprocal support, so you leave. Some people, it's just a lot to support. You don't have enough money to stuff, because we're cash stuffers, we're budgeters, and so you feel like, I don't have a lot of money to stuff, I'm just not gonna do it. Some people, you don't have a lot to stuff, You're watching the people who are stuffing more than you have, and you're feeling a little defeated because you don't have enough to stuff. And you're like, you know what, my little stuff won't motivate anyone. I'm here to stop you right now, because it doesn't matter how much money you stuff. Everyone's journey is valid, right? And I watch everyone. I watch people from stuffing thousands and thousands and thousands. I watch people who are putting $1, $2, $5, $10. To me, it does not affect how I feel about my journey, and it doesn't affect how I feel about supporting you. If you have $2 to stuff, I'm going to watch you. If you have 2,000, I'm going to watch you. Because to me, I'm here to support your journey just like, you know, anyone else. Like, I'm supporting your journey, and I hope you come and support my journey, right? So it doesn't matter. I don't get envious if I see someone stuffing more money than I do. And that is fine with me, because guess what? Our journeys are different, right? It's different. So I watch everyone, whether you're stuffing $1, quarters, cents, or you're stuffing thousands and thousands of dollars. I will watch and I will support you just the same. Because I bet you there are things I can learn from people who are stuffing less than I, and there are things that I can learn from people who are stuffing more than I am. There's always things to learn, right? So watch with an open mind and just watch the support, knowing your journey is different. Let's not compare ourselves. I think a lot of us do that. We compare ourselves and it gets us derailed, or we stop watching certain YouTuber because we're thinking, you know what, they're in a different category than I am, so I'm not gonna watch, you know. But guess what? We all have our own unique journey, and we're supporting others regardless of how much money we have to stuff, what is going on in our lives, whatever. We are here to support and to build each other up, and that's what makes our community unique above all else on YouTube. We support each other. Like, everyone on YouTube knows more about me than a lot of my family, right? Like, outside of my husband, like, you guys know everything that's going on. Like, a lot of my family does not know what's going on with me, because I come here and I tell you and I talk to you guys as I am stuffing my cash, as I'm working towards my goal. Like, you guys know, without even knowing my face, what I look like, you guys know more than my family know. So this is a community that is unlike any other. So let me just wrap up quickly. Before you quit, I mean, if you have all your reasons to quit, I am not stopping anyone. You know, go ahead, take a break if you need, because sometimes we need a break, right? Take a break. You know, if you feel like your journey has come to an end and you want to quit, that is fine too. But I'm going to encourage you, if you are on the fence, you haven't made your mind up yet, remember these few things. Remember your why. Remember why you started cash stuffing. A lot of us start because of us. We didn't start for the audience. We didn't start for the views. We didn't start for the like. We start to keep ourselves on track. So remember your why. If you have to write that down, if you have to read it before you come on here, if you know, you're going through a hard time and your video's got 2 views, or, you know, remember your why and keep going. You know what? The other thing is, be genuine. Be true to yourself. Like, the worst thing that can happen is that you're, you know, I came on YouTube, I was myself, no one supported me, I'm quitting. You know what I mean? Be true to yourself, right? Try to keep your audience engaged. You know, people will like your personality. If that's, you know, the people will like what you're saying. People will come because you're also supporting them. People watch for various reasons. So just keep people engaged. You know, we will keep running playlists. We'll keep, you know, make sure, you know, to the broader audience. Sorry, I'm like hitting my tripod. To the broader audience, when you are watching, because I know a lot of us don't have channels too, right? A lot of people don't have channels, but you come and you support. Guys, we so appreciate you. You don't have channels, you don't post videos, but you're here video after video watching, and you watch so many of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let us know how your journey is. I love to hear how your journey is going every time you tell me, like, hey, you know, I bought this binder and I'm using it for this, or I bought your 7 challenge and I'm using it for this. And it's like, I absolutely love, because I cannot come, you don't have a channel for me to come and see the progress. So let me know below how it's going. I always want to know, and I am so grateful for you guys. So to the broader audience, when you're watching someone's video, at least like the video. If you don't think you have anything to comment, just at least like the video, right? But you don't have to say anything that's too long. Just say hi, hey, put 2 hearts down below, done. Sometimes you're busy, you're watching, you're driving, you're not watching and driving. Sorry, don't ever watch and drive. You're listening and you're doing the laundry, or you're listening and you're cooking and you can't get to comment. At least like the video, you know. But I just want to say, overall, I'm sad to see any YouTuber, any cash stuffer, any budgeter go, because I absolutely love and enjoy, you know, watching each other, learning from you guys, and I absolutely love that, you know, because we learn something from every single person. Every single person has something unique that they bring to the cash stuffing community that you won't get from anyone else. Everyone has something unique, whether we believe it or not. And I absolutely love to watch, and I absolutely love to learn from you guys. So it's sad to see, you know, anyone leave. But I understand people have to leave, for whether it's for their mental health, for, you know, keeping up with the pace of life, or, you know, you just have other competing priorities. Because at the end of the day, this is not urgent. This is not, you know, this is not like something that is detrimental. It is very important to save, but you don't have to come on YouTube to do that, right? So I understand life is busy, there are other priorities, and sometimes this just cannot be a priority. But I absolutely love you all. I absolutely love your support. I absolutely love to support you and to learn from your journey. And I want to just say thank you, guys. Thank you. Whether you shared for a week, or you shared your journey for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and I have met you along the way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. And I hope to see you guys around. Like, if you've decided not to get off YouTube and you're still going to come pop into any one video and, you know, still leave a comment, let us know. Just let us know how you're doing, you know. I would really appreciate that. But thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you so much for sharing your journey, all of you. And until next time, keep budgeting, stay frugal, and walk good. Let me know also below, why do you think other YouTubers quit? Let me know if you think I missed anything. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep budgeting, stay frugal, and walk good. Bye.